The NB Network with D Sparta.
Hey, it's me, D, and welcome to the MB Network. Today, I'm kind of excited because this is like a fun video. Um, my top 5 tarot decks my 5 fave that I was using video has actually done really well, and I'm getting a lot of feedback from you all. So I thought this time I'm going to do some Oracle card decks, but I'm doing 10. I have such a hard time choosing. I have lots of decks. Um, yeah, let me see. Let me see if I can see if I can move. Let's see here. Can you see? I have lots of decks over there. You see all that over here? You see all this? And then stuff behind me. And then I have a pile right here next to me. So let's me move my camera back. Okay. Just so you get an idea, there's a lot I have, and I probably have some upstairs too in my room. I like getting decks because different ones, different moods, different feels. You know what I mean? So let's get into this video right now. Now this deck is from Threads of Fate. It's their Oracle Rose Edition. I got this because the colors in this is just, oop, there's the book. It does come with the book. There, head upside down. That looks a little better now, huh? But the imagery I was really drawn to, and I've used these cards in a few tarot readings that I've done online on the videos, and I want to use this more. It's just like they are stunning, and I had pre-ordered this deck before it was released and had to wait months for it to finally come out and get to me. Oh, Dare to Dream. Look at that. So, The Alchemist, Destruction. I mean, there's just this deck was not cheap, but it is so beautiful. I think I got this. It was a while ago. Here's the Warrior. That's an interesting visual. My mind just started picking up on things. Okay, so there is this in the book. Talks about it all. Nice. It's not super cheap paper. It's nice paper, sturdy. But here it is. This is now. This is not in any order because I couldn't put. Oh, who's my fave? What's my fave and what's not? Now this deck is from Threads of Fate. It's their Oracle Rose Edition. I got this because the colors in this is just. Oop, there's the book. It does come with the book. There, head upside down. That looks a little better now, huh? But the imagery I was really drawn to, and I've used these cards in a few tarot readings that I've done online on the videos, and I want to use this more. It's just like they are stunning, and I had pre-ordered this deck before it was released and had to wait months for it to finally come out and get to me. Oh, Dare to Dream. Look at that. So, The Alchemist, Destruction. I mean, there's just this deck was not cheap, but it is so beautiful. I think I got this. It was a while ago. Here's the Warrior. That's an interesting visual. My mind just started picking up on things. Okay, so there is this in the book. Talks about it all. Nice. It's not super cheap paper. It's nice paper, sturdy, but here it is. This is, now this is not in any order because I couldn't put, oh, who's my fave, what's my fave, and what's not. Now this next deck I got, and it's called Work Your Light Oracle Cards. It's from Rebecca Campbell with artwork by Danielle Noel. I love using this deck. This deck is so powerful. I really connect with it. And I saw other people using it after I got this deck and was using it. I'm like, oh, others got this too, online. There's like the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold, the pictures, and just, this one, you're already doing it. Stop overthinking, keep facing your true north. Look at this. It's like, they're so pretty. The colors. This is Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? Yeah, you need to nurture and mother yourself often, huh? And the imagery, just the Council of Light, your ancestors and them watching over you. Helpers in subtle realms, other God. These are all visual God. Okay, this isn't the ancestors. These are all different God figures. And it's amazing, divine figures. God, goddesses, I should say. Yeah, it's gorgeous. This deck is really good with a lot of my different readings that I do for messages for people, encouraging. I use this deck on TikTok also for just a one oracle card pick reading, and it's neat. I really can't say enough about this. So let's move on to another deck. Now this is a newer deck to me. And after I got it, all of a sudden I see someone else also using it on TV. I'm like, on YouTube, and I was just like, we're all drawn to this. It's the Witch's Wisdom Oracle cards. Now, the card stock is amazing. This is so nice to shuffle. Shuffling this deck is so nice and easy, but because it's so glossy, you're not going to be able to see the pictures as well in here. But they are beautiful. This gets down to the nitty-gritty of things and the message with them, altar, dedication, the symbols in here. Watchtower of the North, the winter. I mean, the scrying mirror. And this is for shadow, spell manifestation. I mean, this is great. And it's got a nice little book. The paper in this book is just cheap paper. I mean, not too cheap, but it's not all thick cardstock kind of paper. And the edges is all silvery. This is just a beautiful, look at this deck. It's just beautiful, isn't it? That's the back theme. I can't say enough how much I really appreciate this deck and how useful it's been in so many of my readings. So if you're always wondering, what is that deck she's been using so much? It's this one, Witch's Wisdom Oracle. Ow. Okay, now here's another one which I know is kind of popular, and I use this a lot with my true crime readings, because it's such a dark mirror. And this is by Laura Saba. This deck just invokes, the imagery in here just evokes such a powerful messages. You see? This one is Masquerade, and it has moon phases with them. Colorless angel, and just, oh my gosh. It's hard to see because of the glossiness. It's really nice card stock and just easy to shuffle. It's not a real big deck, Does come with a nice little book, and this has got nice paper that you can use to go with this. And it comes in several languages, which is nice. But it talks about, it says, it has visual seed, the sentence about each one, like the Triumph of Lies, the first one I showed. It's saying, headless mannequins crowd against each other under a cold neon light. They are dressed in luxury clothes and pricey accessories. Among them, one was a crowned skull floating where her face was supposed to be. Now the sentence, not all that glitters is gold. Emptiness is felt when there is nothing under the dress. And then the going dark part was what they put in here as the third part. The triumph of lies is about appearance. And appearance is always so important in the world. Day by day, it seems more important. Can that be a lie too? We seek to be what the world outside desires and not necessarily society at large. Our family or partners or friends place judgments on what we should be. In the dress we choose, we carve a mask of expectations, behaviors, and values to live by. And there's more to it, but you get this nice thorough book to go with this. This is just an elegant, shadowy, beautiful deck. Sacrifice. It's like, wow. You know, it's good for shadow work, folks. You know, shadow work is so important. So important. And it's something that's always ongoing. So keep that in mind. Hold on.
A few moments later.
This is an exquisite deck. It's the Goddess Oracles, Amy Sophia Marshinsky, and illustrated by Harana Shanto. I probably butchered those, and I'm so sorry. That was a really nice book. I like the big lettering because I can't see. Now, this Oracle deck I use a lot, especially with divine messages. Trying to get all the cards out. One is stuck in here, and because I have a band-aid on my thumb, I hurt in my thumb. Okay. Okay. First one I pull is a little controversial here. Topless. But Vila, shape-shifting goddess. There's like all sorts of different wonderful goddesses. Segment, anger, and rage. And the book in here tells you all about each goddess and the meaning of the cards and the mythology behind them. And it gives ritual suggestions. Like Brigid is inspiration, and it has a poem and goes into her mythology and everything. And Brigid is supposed to ignite inspiration. So you get a little bit, and they're just gorgeous. They're just gorgeous. They're on a nice cardstock. They're hard to shuffle because of the size for me, because I have little hands. They don't look that little in here, but they really are little. It's hard for me to grip them, and plus I have arthritis, so that's another. My arthritis gets in the way, you know. Okay. Let's get the cards back. It can be a pain to get them back into this little box. Okay, they're just like not cooperating. I don't want to mess up my deck, you know. Oh, that. Here it is. Okay, let's move on to this one. Oh, Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck. This one, it's Amanda Lovelace, and the artwork is by Janea Medeiros. Look at this. Did it not come with a book, or did I just lose it? I do not have the book with me. Well, here are the cards, and this is Spaceship. Don't be afraid to sing, and it's got these mermaids. Sword, make the change. Here she is about to cut off her hair. Wings, you never needed those wings to fly. It is just a neat dragon. Slay them all. It's very inspirational and encourages you to believe in yourself and what you have, and just kind of like inspires things. And I just really, really, really love that. Yeah. There's supposed to be an illustrated guide, and I don't know where that went. Okay. Anyway, so I can't tell you about the book, and I'm sorry. I feel so unprepared. All right. Now this one is so gorgeous. Beyond Lumiera Oracle cards. You've probably seen these a few times. It does come. I have the book for this one. That's a nice book. Bold print, which has easy to read for me. Well, easier. Now, just look at that alignment. This is totally about your chakras, getting them aligned. You can see all the symbol for each chakra. Balanced forces. Oh, I'm in awe of this deck. And Beyond the Mind. So the imagery in here, I just, yes, I do love. Now, this one is New Earth Codes and Wisdoms for our ancient future. Transform shadow into light, bridge duality, and inspire heaven on earth through the practical and enlightening insight from Lemuria. This is just beautiful, beautiful deck. And, oh, it's by Izzy Ivy. I was trying to see, who is this from? It's just magical, magically beautiful. Okay, we only got 3 more decks to go, folks. Woo! Now, this is an old deck of mine, but I love it. Moonology. Oops, I'm missing the box for this one. Did it come with a book? I think it did. Oh well. These are phases of the moon. Hold your vision, fixed moon, and a new romantic cycle begins, which is new moon in Libra. Do you see? And so this just goes in and with all the different phases of the moons and your north node, step out of your comfort zone. So this deck, it's nice cardstock, nice hand. It's easy to shuffle. I like this deck, and I haven't used it recently. I need to pull this out more. Gotta find the book. Okay, now this one, Angels and Ancestors Oracle Cards. This is by Kyle Gray, and the artwork by Lily Moses. It's a 55 card deck and guidebook, which, yay, the guidebook is in here. Now, keep in mind, even though these Oracle cards have certain, intentions with the creator had behind, often you have to just listen to your intuition because it might refocus, give you a different perspective, which you need to see for a reading. Now, this is Stag, Trust and Thrive. Hunter, track down your fears and desires. This is just the Shaman, trust in higher forces. I like there's masculine energy and feminine I really get from this deck, this balance. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Medicine Guardian, be open to healing information. High Priestess, harness mystic power. We all know who that is. This is just a really nice deck, and I do use this a lot of times with messages, divine messages, and ancestral messages, and angel messages. It's exquisite. Very, very nice deck, and I do highly recommend it. Now we're on to the last deck. Dun dun dun. Queen of the Moon Oracle. This guidance through lunar and seasonal energies by Stacy DeMarco. Now, I have the booklet right here. I don't know if I've used this a whole lot on the videos. I use this a lot in my personal life. Might have on TikTok. I have used this in a video. Okay, I do remember that now. But this deck, nice cardstock. The path. Look at that. The imagery. It just invokes so much. New moon, new beginnings. Oh, sorry for the glare. But this deck, humans have always connected to the mystical power of the moon and the energy of the seasons. This beautifully illustrated Queen of the Moon Oracle allows you, the modern seeker, to plug into those most primal energies of all. And it features a full moon cycle of lunar images, each gorgeously rendered and able to be used as stunning circular altar displays. Which is neat because I do like to display. Excuse me, I need my coffee, folks. You don't understand. Coffee is like oh wow, the book even colored image. They just, that is really nice. Waxing Gibbous talks about. So this is a gorgeous deck, and I was drawn to it, and I'm glad I got it. So those are 10 decks that I've gone over. Now I'm gonna, if I have Amazon affiliate links for these, well, I should say, if Amazon sells these decks, I will have Amazon affiliate links. All right, wrapping things up here, I do have a lot of these decks can be purchased on Amazon, and I will put my Amazon affiliate links down below. Also, if any link that's not Amazon, it's not affiliated with me. I don't have an affiliate. I won't be getting anything from it. But I do suggest you guys invest in some oracle cards that you just feel drawn to. And you can use these just to pick a card a day and just get your inspiration and a focus for your meditation, your mind, which you need to do for the day. And it can just be really inspiring often, I find, just taking the time to just look into these cards and using them. And I do suggest that you focus a deck. If you're drawn to a deck, go for it. Just, if it's calling out to you, use it, because there's a reason. You're being guided to check it out, because there's probably some good messages for you, and it might be a very useful tool. Let me know down below what oracle decks you like to use. If you have any of these decks, what you think of some of the decks I mentioned. If you think some I shouldn't have put on, just let me know. I really appreciate all the feedback I got from my top 5 tarot. This is 10 oracle decks. I will be doing more on my tarot decks because I do have others, and I do want to share with you all and just kind of get your feedback on, let you know what I think of some of these and how they work with me, or they don't work sometimes. I think, oh, this looks like a cool deck, and then I'm like, that's always it's sad. I need more coffee. I cannot get enough. I really can't. Anyway, folks, be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Remember, I love you. And I'll see you next time. Bye.
The NB Network with D Sparta.